It's PSTV, driven by Haldeman Ford.
What's up, PST Nation? It is Shin from the PST Afternoon Show.
What's up? It's Adam from Chris and the crew.
And we're here with our good friend, Nick Jonas.
Yeah.
That's right, we're best friends now.
Best friends.
For like 5 minutes.
So we're getting comfortable on this bus, which he invited us, which we feel dope, because now we feel VIP like you.
You are VIP. I'm sorry, the rumble of the bus is a little intense, but it is a cool atmosphere.
Yeah.
This is literally where I live when I'm on the road.
So thank you for inviting us.
It's very clean, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
very clean.
You're
I'm
living
very impressed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how many dudes are in here all at once?
Me and 4 other guys.
God bless.
It's very. Do you have a maid?
And it smells
you
very
guys,
good.
You guys clean this up?
We clean it up ourselves.
You can't complain because you got Xbox, you got TV in here.
I don't know how to use the Xbox. I'm not really a big video game guy.
For real?
Most of my time on this bus is spent sleeping.
I
Gotcha.
don't blame you.
Now, do you get a bunk or do you get a
I
king
have
size?
a little bedroom. It's not a king size, but it's just a little bit bigger than little bunks, which is nice. I actually prefer the bunks, though, to be honest.
Adam wondered how you guys fit your legs in there because he didn't understand that it goes
It goes
deeper.
deeper, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, how
It's a
do they
whole thing.
I just thought it was like, good night.
No, it's a nice setup.
That's very nice. Very, very nice.
But, so I'm happy that we're here, that you invited us on, because right now it's a Future Now tour with Demi
Yeah.
Lovato. Not the first time that you've actually been on tour together, so
Not
it should
the
almost
first time.
feel like home in a way.
Yeah, it's good. Demi and I are best friends,
Mhm.
so we're really fortunate to be in a spot where we get to work together, both on this tour, but also with the record company that we started together, Safe
Yeah.
House Records. A couple other projects that we're working on. It's been great, but this tour has been unbelievable so far. The fans have come out and just shown so much love. I think the great feedback that we're hearing is that it's unlike any other pop show out there. We really wanted to emphasize the vocals, the storytelling, and not make it about other things, but have it be focused on the music and what we're trying to say as artists today. So it feels good.
I mean, it's intense because now, like, you're your own boss in a way because you do have your own record label, and it's like you have 2 powerhouses on one tour. See, as someone like me coming, I feel like I almost get like 3 for the price of 1 or 2 for the price of 1 because you guys, I could see you guys separate, but now that I see you guys together, it's like bam.
Yeah, it brings a whole other element to it. And then we got Mike Posner too, who's also on the same label as Demi and I with Island. So it's great, and it's like a family on the road.
And this is stop 8 already.
Stop 8,
But you
everyone
got
already
40.
is getting snappy with each other. This thing sets in when you're on tour, and everyone gets a little. Spend too much time with each other.
Well, they brought champagne. It's up there in that cabinet next to the tuna fish. Not that we know that you have tuna, but it's up there.
A lot of tuna.
Yeah.
I love some tuna.
On crackers
Also,
or a sandwich?
There's so many Coors Lights underneath me right now.
Perfect. Let's crack them open.
Wow!
Whoa! Oh my
It's
God!
like a factory.
That is amazing. Is this refrigerated?
I just
or
have
they're
socks
on
under
there?
my
That's
couch. It's
perfect.
like-
Why not?
Yeah.
So I don't even know how you get that done, but like, is any music being like collaborated on? Because you worked with Mike on your last record.
There's actually a studio bus out here on the road. So on
Outta
the way
here.
from New York today, Demi and I and 2 other songwriters that we love working with got on a studio bus and worked on a couple ideas. And Mike and I have written a few already, and Demi and I have. It's like
That's awesome.
It really is like a fully functioning operation out here.
It's
nice.
crazy. It's almost like a retreat in a way. Like you're writing.
Yeah, well, you get to see kind of
It's like
like
a camp in a
the
way.
fruit of your labor, in a sense, coming to life right there every night. So
That's awesome.
Debbie and I both write our music, and although it's not the songs we wrote that day, it's stuff that we've written that we're now seeing on the stage from our fans. It makes it even better.
I feel like it still even gets you pumped to go out there because it's like I feel like as an artist when you create something, even if it's new, it still gives you an adrenaline rush. So even though you're performing songs from like Last Year Was Complicated, it still feel like motivates you. It's like I just wrote this awesome song, so like they're gonna enjoy this, but it almost like refreshes your adrenaline in a way.
Gives you new energy. It brings
Yeah.
a whole new thing to it. It's really fun, and not very many people get to do it. So I think I'm really grateful.
You did a lot. Like I don't know how you juggle acting and music because you put out a new album. Yeah, you were like on Scream Queens, you're on Kingdom, then you have a new movie coming out, Goat. Like how? Usually, like I feel like Selena Gomez, she'll do music and then movies. It's not like together. How do you balance it where like you're still able to simultaneously? You can be on the big screen, you are on TV, and yet here you are touring and still creating music. How do you get that so it's still it's seamless? It's like take a break.
I have a really good team. People that help me kind of keep the schedule in order to a sense where I can do both because I really do love doing do both.
Yeah.
And also, I genuinely like what I do. I think a lot of people see it as a bit of a labor and all that, but for me it's so fun. And the acting stuff is a whole new way to express myself, a new element to my artistry. So it's a great thing. And there's actually a project that I'm just signing on to now, which I can't talk about yet, but that I am really excited about. I think it's going to be a big film next year.
Genre? You allowed to say anything like serious, cartoon?
It's like an action comedy. It's a great cast. And,
Alright, that's it. We don't want to get in trouble.
Then something you can say, if there was one show on TV now that you haven't been on or part of, what would it be?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Hands down.
The best TV show ever. Fortunately, this season ended right as the tour began. So now I gotta find a new show. But I'm also really into Silicon Valley.
Okay.
I like that show a lot.
HBO's got a lot of dope shows.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And then I love Kingdom. The show I'm on, I'm really grateful to be on that, and we're picked up for another season. So
it's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So going back to the music, because that's why you're here. You're on tour. I would say there is a lot of personal songs on the record because it is almost like a breakup album. Because even when you were trying to figure out the name, it's like, how can I culminate this record? Like, what is something? And just the title in itself kind of just fit everything. Like last year was complicated, and it just stuck. So then Chainsaw, you would say, or have said, it was your most personal record.
Yeah.
And through your documentary that you actually had along with the creation of the album, you mentioned that when you were creating the video, that your ex has not seen it yet in that moment of time.
Yeah.
Now, was she able, did she ever get to hear it or see the video? I don't know if would it get back to you if someone said, okay, she saw it, this was her reaction? Like, was it as emotional for her as it was for you because it really came from a place of truth?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I haven't been asked this question in a while, and up until recently, I wouldn't have really been a good answer. I just say I don't know. But I do now know that she's heard it, and I think what really was so great to me is that it helped her in some way, and brought her some sort of more understanding about where my head was at.
Yeah.
Kind of communicating through the music in some way, but out of respect for her and her privacy, and her ability to move on and live her life and be happy. Now, I think probably all I should say, but I was encouraged that she was encouraged on some level.
It was almost like closure in a way.
Yeah, in a sense. That's a tough word because you never really know what that looks like. But it was really nice to hear that it was a positive reaction.
Because you also had said before, when someone writes a song about you, it can be scary but also flattering.
Totally. And so, my whole thing is when I write music, this may change one day, but in every case so far, I've never written a mean song about somebody. I think that you have to think about it as if they were sitting in the room. Would you say the same things? Because karma's a bitch. It'll come back and bite you in the ass.
I mean, with going on something about now with writing songs, I mean, and someone's tweet about time telling. I mean, they all seem like very nice people, but I'll stick their drama with them. We'll keep ours here.
Positive vibes.
Exactly. Because they're all nice, but sorry. But it's all good. So before we wrap it up, we definitely want to play a game with you, if it's all cool. So the game is related to Future Now, the name of the tour.
Okay.
So we're going to call it Truth Now.
Got it.
So we're going to give you a panel. We had another one that was too. We're not going to show those pictures, but this is the most common one. So it's either the Nick side or the Demi side.
Okay.
And then we'll ask you questions whether you just tell us who does this while on tour or anytime. Those are the good pictures, approved pictures. We had some not approved pictures that were kind of funny, but it
was very fun.
We'll show you later.
It's like they filled my facial hair in this one spot where it doesn't really grow that much.
Yeah, you have a problem too. That's why I try to shave so much because it doesn't grow in certain
spots. It's just
spots.
right there. They filled it in a little bit more. I mean, it's still a little bit.
It's Photoshop. See that?
It's better than me. I can't even grow one.
I'm gonna start because it's very serious.
Super serious.
Super serious.
We almost probably can't even ask it.
We didn't. I mean, they approved it.
Yeah.
But we gotta know who plays Pokemon Go the most.
I haven't even played yet.
Okay, good.
She's into it, but I haven't played it yet.
So clearly we're kidding.
That was the very serious
No, I mean, it's
question.
a very serious thing.
It really is.
Did you find any here?
I haven't asked her.
You're like, I don't want to ask her.
There were more important things happening today.
Yes. Okay, good. Alright, so you had hinted at this earlier when we were talking off camera. Who definitely has more friends and family visiting them while on tour? Or even other celebrities. Like if someone's like, oh, I'm filming a movie in Atlanta, let me hit up your Atlanta show.
Oh, wait, let's ask about today who has more friends and family.
Well, actually, Demi's assistant has literally a bus, like a Greyhound bus outside. She's from this area of 50 of her friends and family
That's awesome.
who come out to the show. So if you count that as Demi's people, it's probably even at this point.
Oh my gosh, that's like a
You
whole
know,
row.
we were on the East Coast, and so I had my brother, his wife, and their baby, and a bunch of my friends from back in Jersey. And then in Florida, I had a couple friends come out. So I've had a few.
And congratulations also, again, there's something to be thankful about. You're about to be an uncle again.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And is it almost funny because it's like the flip? Like you come from a family of 4 brothers, he's starting a family, and so far it's
All girls.
all girls.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, Alina's so cute. She was so great to see her. She had the noise canceling headphones on the show. It was just too loud for her ears. Just really adorable.
What have you spoiled her with yet? We're going off the
it's
game.
funny,
but-
there's this last year was complicated documentary thing we're doing with Title, and the last episode is all about all of us spending time together. It talks about how much ice cream I talk about how much ice cream I buy her, and then we go to Dairy Queen in the episode, and then Dairy Queen started following me on Twitter today.
Yes, nice.
So I feel
That's a good one.
officially pretty famous.
It's like I feel justified now.
Absolutely.
I feel like they know me. All right, who is more likely to schedule a date on tour? Because I would say for the most part, you guys are single, ready to mingle.
Yeah. I'm gonna go like this.
Nice, but good for you guys.
Yeah, it's a fairly even split there, and actually, it's pretty great because we've been best friends now for 10 years, so we know enough about each other to know who to hook each other up with too.
That's sick.
Perfect.
You guys write music, hook each other. You're like your own personal Tinder. You're like, no, swipe left. You're like, yo, come here. You're right, come here.
All right, last question. Who goes out and explores the city that you're at the most? Yeah?
Yeah. I love getting out, eating a different food, grabbing a drink somewhere. I think the coolest thing in the world is just to pop up at like a bar, and there's people that were at the show or are going to the show, have a drink with them, and it's a really cool thing. Not something I did back in the day with my brothers, but now it's kind of a new thing. It's cool.
It's a solo venture. Now, will you go out in Philly?
I have to go back to New York tonight after the show because I've got.
Don't betray
no
us.
cheesesteak?
Don't betray us.
But there's on top of the cheesesteaks and all that. There's this waffle place that I love going to when I'm in Philly called Bounty.
Oh, really? I gotta write that
when
down.
I was here last year for Made in America, I hit that up. I hit some cheesesteaks up.
Perfect.
I had a good time. It was a great show.
Awesome. All right, so if you want to hit up that place he just mentioned, go check it out. But thank you again so much for taking the time. We really appreciate it and for inviting us.
Thanks so much.
And continued success. All right, we're out.
Thank you guys for watching the PST channel.
Don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and our Snapchat. Twitter's over there. Facebook's right here. Be our friend.
And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to our channel.